You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers for July 14th through the 25th. Johnny's trial kicks off and Sophia's lies grow. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt. Hey, click that subscribe button if you're not following us. Let's dive right into it. Monday, July 14th, Sarah refuses to let Xander control her with these little custody games he's playing. She gets really aggressive with him after she storms into the office. Xander has little Victoria up at work with him. And of course, Sarah's furious. He took their daughter out of the Kiriakis house. Maggie comforts Sarah. We'll see if it's before or after the Xander showdown. Maybe both. Ari and Gabi argue before Ari leaves for the senior trip. Xander and Gabi have a chat at the office on Monday. She notices that his little baby daughter's there with him at work. She probably thinks that's cute. Doug 3 still can't pay his debts, and he knows the girls are at risk because of him. Holly has a nice moment with her grandma Maggie before she leaves for the senior camping trip. Tate and Holly are kissing. Looks like they're going to see each other there. Doug 3 and Ari kiss. He's going to see her when she gets back. But things go off the rails and masked gunmen kidnap the girls. They won't ever make it out to the lake. Leo and Javi are out for a walk with foster baby Tesoro when they run into Sophia, who is still faking pregnant. Sophia writes a letter to the son she dropped at the fire station, and it seems she figures out real quickly that Leo and Javi have her son, so she knows that the little boy is safe. The letter she writes says that she loves him, and that's why she had to give him up. Tuesday, July 15th, District Attorney Belle Black gets a suggestion from defense attorney EJ DiMera. I wonder if he's going to ask her to drop the charges on Johnny because of the incriminating video of Chanel. That's not going to happen, though. Meanwhile, Johnny is there for Chanel, and he hates that she's been accused. They each are quite certain the other is innocent. Johnny's actually ready to go to jail to protect her. Gwen spends time at the DiMera Mansion with Kristen, who is surprised to find out Gwenny is still married to Dimitri von Leuschner. I'd like to see him back. He was such a hottie, by the way. Ari and Holly are tossed into a small room and threatened that if Doug 3 doesn't pay up, looks like they are doomed. And Tate realizes that Holly going missing is Doug 3's fault, and he demands to know what happened to his girlfriend. Wednesday, July 16th, Alex has a surprise for Stephanie, and Rafe is working with Kat on the joint FBI/ISA investigation into EJ. Looks like Patch may be involved with this too, perhaps at Kayla's request. So Rafe fills in Kat on many of the sins of EJ's past. I mean, frankly, he can't lay them all out. There's really too many to go into. Thomas asks Kat to hang out with him and his dad, Chad, while they're out playing together, but Kat may feel funny about taking him up on that offer. Gwen asks EJ if she can move back into the DiMera Mansion. She is an in-law after all. Her husband, Dimitri, is EJ's nephew because Dimitri is Megan Hathaway's son. So it looks like EJ may let Gwen move back in, but only if she does something for him. Everything comes at a price with EJ. We all know that. Xander has a hard time calming down fussy Victoria at the office. I wonder if Gabi might help him out. Thursday, July 17th, we've got Sophia still faking her pregnancy this week, and she's telling even more lies to her mom, Amy Choi. Plus, Tate and Doug 3 get into a physical confrontation over the girls' kidnapping. Looks like Tate is ready to smash Doug 3's face in, and Gabi finds out her daughter Ari was taken. I wonder if she's going to immediately call JJ like she does. You know, I wonder if he's going to think she's crying wolf because last time she was out hooking up with somebody. The girls are really scared, and Holly and Ari desperately hope someone finds them soon before something bad is done to them. EJ and Belle select jury members for Johnny's criminal trial. EJ really wants to avoid all this. He doesn't want Johnny facing these charges. And he tells Belle if he could just remember that night and remember who really shot him, that would prove that Johnny is innocent once and for all, and Belle has a suggestion for EJ on how to get his memories back. Friday, July 18th, Sophia loses her nerve. Maybe it's about dropping off the letter. Maybe it's about her fake adoption scheme. Things get even more awkward for Kat and Chad on Friday, and the search kicks off for the missing girls. Ari and Holly just need to stay safe till they're found, but bad men with guns have them. Rafe is there with Doug 3 and Tate, who are very worried. And I wonder if Rafe is going to wind up arresting the gangster kidnappers, which might actually solve Doug 3's problem without him having to pay off the exorbitant interest. Xander comforts Gabi. She is very upset about Ari being missing. They have a big hug up at the office, and I wonder if this starts a little something between Xander and Gabi. There is a kiss coming between them pretty soon. The week of July 21st through the 25th, we should see Holly and Ari found unharmed, but the question is, will Doug 3 come out unscathed? Because Tate's going to be flinging accusations, and I'm sure Doug 3 is going to have to come clean. You know, Holly knew some of the issues, but she doesn't know about this follow-up issue, probably because he didn't want her paying his debt for him or anything. Gwen faces more pressure about giving back Julie's necklace, the Horton diamonds, and of course, as far as Gwen is concerned, she paid for them. They're hers. A custody battle kicks off between Xander and Victoria. Unless they can find some middle ground right now, it seems unavoidable. Tony and Gabi are going to get busy plotting once her daughter is home safe. Philip keeps annoying Xander, but I'm sure they're going to find a path forward soon. Johnny's trial is officially going to begin. We are going to have Marlena, Rachel, Paulina, and others on the stand. And Marlena may get EJ on her couch for some hypnosis. This may be what Belle suggested to help EJ recover his memories of who shot him. It's not Johnny. It's not Chanel. We're back to, looks like it is little Rachel Black. The leaker has been spot on with everything else, and they told me this back in like February, I think, that Rachel picked up the gun that Johnny left behind and shot her uncle EJ. And of course, Rachel is going to be very stressed out about going into court and testifying. Kristen's worried about her. It's not entirely clear if Rachel is deliberately letting Johnny go down or if she's so traumatized by the shooting, maybe she forgot it. Gwen has a task to work on. Looks like she needs to foil Rafe, Kat, and others who are investigating EJ's finances. Sammy is back soon to support Johnny as he faces criminal charges. Plus, Sammy needs to offer Marlena condolences on the loss of John Black.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.